Hey everyone, Tech OG here, representing those who are 40 and up who love their tech. If you didn't know already, Samsung is pressed to talk about their new iterations of their fold phones, the Galaxy Fold 4 and the Galaxy Flip 4. They're going to be announcing them tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Now, usually when Samsung releases a new phone, they offer some perks for those who may want to reserve the phone later down the line. And one of their biggest perks, I'm zooming right here, they do have some pretty high online instant trading values. I mean, some of the best that I've ever seen. Last year when I was looking at the Fold 3, I was thinking about trading in my Galaxy, Note 20 Ultra, and at the time I could have traded it in for $900 towards the Fold 3, and I thought that was pretty impressive for a phone that's kind of a couple of years old. So like I said, great trade-in values, not just with Samsung products, but also with Apple products and maybe another company I can't remember, but definitely you can trade in some Apple products if you have any as well. Zero APR, you can use the firm to pay in 4 payments as well. And exclusive colors only in Samsung. I don't care about the colors, just care about the product. But even if you're not interested in getting the phone, I suggest reserving a spot anyway, because just in case you do get it, at least you reserve the spot to get the phone, because the higher space phones, or like your 1 terabyte phones, those get sold out quickly and then get sold again on eBay. So it'll be best to get it from Samsung at the regular price before you see those prices blow up on eBay. Now, even though I am a diehard fan of my Note 20 Ultra and never gonna die off on that, I've still been interested in the Fold series phone, because as a teacher, I want to try to carry the least amount of tech, but still have it to use the most for my work and for my play. And the Fold series phone right now is the best phone to get everything that I need done for, like I said, for work and for play. Now, if you are interested in the Fold 4 or even, the Flip 4, there's been a couple of leaks out on the internet. I do air quotes because I don't think they're leaked. People put them out on purpose. And I'm not sure if the phone company or Samsung, says that it's wrong. They don't shut down, too quickly or whatever. But Samsung sometimes, or any company, likes the press. They like the leaks because people are interested in the phone, and it helps for promotion. So real quick, here's the shot of what the phone is going to look like. So on the left here, we have what the Fold 4 is going to look like, and on the right is what the Flip 4 is going to look like. They both, again, look similar to last year's phones, so no biggie. I mean, the Fold looks a little bit wider, and me personally, I don't like it getting too wide. I don't like too big of a phone. I mean, folded in, it won't be too big, but it's going to be thick. And like I said, I don't like too much of a thickness and too much of a big phone in my pocket or whatnot. The Flip looks pretty decent, but it's not going to be as powerful as the Fold. So I always will go for the more powerful phone, like I said, for work and for play. Not only has there been a picture leak, but there's also been a price leak and spec leak. Now, as far as the price leak, and let me zoom in so that you can see, the Fold 4 256 gigabyte variant is going to be likely $1,800. For double that storage, an extra 100, and for the 1 terabyte, and I'm pretty sure that it's confirmed for the US and certain places worldwide, the 1 terabyte will probably be another $200 extra. I wouldn't say 100, but definitely 200. I wouldn't say I wouldn't say the word definitely, but and don't quote me. I would definitely say more, because of the amount of space that you get, and people, often seek out to get as much space as they can. So companies would tag more money onto the bigger storage units. Your Flip 4 256 gigabyte will be about $1,000, and that's around the same price as it was for last year. And for the 512, another $72 or 70 blah blah dollars for the next one up. Not too bad, but like I said, not as powerful as the Fold 4, not as cool looking as the Fold 4. So pick your poison. Now, as far as leak specs, I'm going to use Phone Arena, their particular article, because they have the best layout of the leak specs. So, as I've told you before in past videos, the two main things that are usually upgraded on pretty much any smartphone: processor, cameras. That's pretty much it. As far as size and anything like that, those are minuscule. Those are the main two things that are always upgraded on any smartphone. So if you can take a look here, the processor is going to be a Snapdragon Gen 1 or 8 Plus Gen 1. So last year was the 8 Gen 1 in the newer phones, but with this one is going to be the 8 Plus Gen 1, 64-bit. As you can see right here, going to be 3 variants of storage options: 256, 512, and the 1 terabyte. But like I said, in certain markets. It's going to be 7.6 inches folded out and 6.2 inches folded in vertically. It's going to have 120 hertz refresh rate, 12 gigabytes RAM. That's pretty much standard. And a lot of these newer phones today, the camera is definitely upgraded. It's going to have a 50 megapixel main camera. See, dual pixel autofocus, 12 megapixel ultra wide, and 10 megapixel telephoto. So that's your triple rear camera. It's going to have a 10 megapixel cover camera, or the front camera, and the 4 megapixel when you unfold it out. So instead of 2 megapixels as it was in the Fold 3, it's going to be 4 megapixels on the Fold 4. Oh yeah, the camera is also going to be under display, so you won't see the notch. I mean, it'll be there, but it'll be kind of covered up, like I said, under the display. The S Pen is back for the Fold 4. Optional, but I say get it so that it can have more of a note quality to the phone. Please excuse my voice. I think I'm coming out with a cold. Pretty much the rest of the features are pretty much going to be the same as the Fold 3. I mean, your dimensions, the size of the phone, those little things, you know, not too much of a big difference. Like I said, the biggest difference of the Fold 4 from the Fold 3 are your cameras, because on the Fold 3, you only had, I believe there were 12 megapixel cameras, either 10 megapixel or 12 megapixel cameras for all 3 cameras in the triple rear. But for the Fold 4, you got the 50, 12, and the 10. Now here's some more leaked photos of the Fold 4. Like I said, looks like the same old, just a slap in the name, different cameras underneath, blah, 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 and you won't see the crease as much from what people are saying. Now the question is, are you interested in getting the Fold 4? Are you going to trade in the phone that you're using right now that you probably just paid off or have already paid off to get another phone? Yes, your trade-in value is going to be pretty substantial, but you still have to pay on the phone itself. So the question is, are you going to trade in a phone? Hopefully you can trade in more than one phone like you were able to for the Fold 3 last year. But again, are you going to get the Fold 4, you know, getting the latest and greatest in foldable technology in a phone, great real estate, but to have another bill? So are you interested in getting it, or are you going to keep the one that you got? Me, of course, I'm on the fence because I love my Note 20 Ultra. I love my expandable storage via micro SD card. I love that it is rooted. It's the only, or the last, I would say, US phone Snapdragon processor that was able to be rooted. I'm not sure of any ones after this one, but I'm pretty sure that this was the last one. So I got a lot going for myself with my Note 20 Ultra, and it's going to be hard to separate from this. I do have some older phones that I could trade in, but I won't get as much as I would for my Note 20 Ultra. So I'm on the fence, but at least I'm reserved. I'm reserved right now. So if I do decide to get it, I'll get it. And if I do get it, I'll let you know. But that's all I wanted to talk about. It's coming out tomorrow, or it's going to be talked about tomorrow. Pre-order is going to start tomorrow, and I believe it's going to be released within a couple of weeks after it's announced. So let me know in the comments. Are you going to get one? Are you going to stick with what you got? Or maybe get the full 3 at a discounted price? Now that's a good idea too, because that one can use the S Pen, but the cameras won't be as good as the full 4. So like I said, this is something that you can think about. So if you enjoyed the video, definitely leave a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Tell your friends about my channel, and I hope to see you in my next video.